Hey there, welcome back to In Between. This is Melanie Elaine, woman of the bees, a dialysis patient for 9 years and almost lifetimes of relearning and remembering how to surrender to what is just not controllable. This is In Between, life in the liminal space between heaven and healthcare, a safe place for people to rest and be reassured. For this week's episode, I don't care about being liked. I care about being medicine. And not everyone is ready for the kind of medicine that I bring to this channel, that I carry. Because the truth is, dialysis made me fluent in the language of thresholds, the place where life and death sit right next to each other, coinciding, quietly trading stories alongside each other. This is the truth that is humming in my bones. Not medicine in the sense of fixing people or diagnosing them or being responsible for their healing, but as an offering of something honest, something rooted, something that tastes like truth, even if it stings a little on the way down. Naming the wound. Now, this is a unique position for every patient. There's a particular wound that comes from living so close to the edge for so long. A wound that forms when your body becomes a doorway, when machines keep you here, when your blood leaves and returns, and when you learn to live in the in between. People who have never brushed against death often fear the truths spoken by those who have. They want comfort, not clarity, reassurance, not reality. They want life without acknowledging death. That's not a cycle, that's denial. This can be so deeply ingrained in dialysis patients too because of family belief systems. Naming the turning point. When things shifted for me was realizing that my proximity to death wasn't a curse. It was a kind of medicine, not morbid, not dark, but honest. Death medicine is the wisdom that comes from surviving what should have taken you. Not from a book, not from a degree, not from a social standing. It's the clarity that arrives when you've chosen the life and to live over and over again. It's the understanding that endings are not failures. They're part of the rhythm of being alive. And once I accepted that, I stopped softening my voice for people who refuse to honor the cycle. So, in regards to this episode, I want to explore some questions with you. So, let's sit with a few questions that most of you may or may not understand. Feel free to write these down on your own time. You can pause the video if you'd like to answer for yourself right here in this moment. But I want you to keep in mind that these questions aren't a way to attack your perspective, but to shift. Question number 1. What truths become visible when you live close to death for most of your life? Question number 2. Why do you feel people fear the wisdom of those who have survived the unthinkable? Question number 3. What does it mean to be medicine in a culture that avoids anything that reminds them of mortality? Dialysis is not just a treatment, it's a ritual for us. It is a communion of return, of accepting life on the brink of death. The body each time is learning how to stay. It helps you learn truths that make you fluent in endings. Now we're going to go into a closing blessing. As we close out this video podcast, I want to offer this anointing. May you honor the rhythm of your becoming, the living, the dying, and the rising again. May you trust the medicine that comes from the edge, the wisdom born in the dark, the truths whispered between worlds. May your voice carry the gravity of someone who has crossed thresholds and returned with something sacred. And may those around you who fear learn to listen to you, who confronted fear in the face. Until next time, walk gently, speak from your roots, and remember, the edge is not the end, it's a doorway.